Hello boys and girls, welcome back to D's Games and thank you for checking out another early access gameplay review. Today's game is Lumo 2, provided to me by the good people over at Numskull Games and developers AAA Limited. I'm going to be honest, I probably don't sound particularly chipper about this one. I didn't like the first game, but I'm giving this one the benefit of the doubt. It's been a good few years since the first one released. They've clearly upped the budget from this opening cutscene. Oh, okay, maybe not. But yeah, wasn't a fan of the first game. I found it a bit tedious, a bit pretentious, like it was trying to be a bit too clever for its own good. I don't like it when games hold my hand, but it's nice to have at least a teeny tiny little idea of what's going on, or something to point you in sort of like the semi-right direction. I already don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just go this way. Like I said, they definitely upped the budget, so fair play to them for that. I don't even really know how to describe the first game. Isometric, puzzle, not platformer, even though there was a tiny bit of platforming. It's more, I guess, problem solving. I don't really know how to explain it. Let's just go through this first door and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah. Oh, did I mean to do that? No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that was me. Does this do anything? No. Okay, we'll just go in and see what happens. Right, so these are collectibles. That's good. Get all of them. Nothing on screen to tell me how many of those I've got. I've pressed the button. Ah, yeah, the first game was all about rubber ducks. Yellow rubber ducks, and I didn't play it for long enough to even find out why. I did give the first game a good try, a good few hours. So, oh, okay, right, so there's an up the top section there that I need to get to. Do I get it via bouncing on these? What's this slow motion float down all about? Okay, right. Yep. No, okay. I cannot bounce all the way up. Right. Okay. Unless I'm missing something, which I probably am, to be fair. Is this there's something in the middle there? A hole? A way out? A lift, maybe? Okay. I've not been through this door. What's here? Oh, okay. Right. A few more collectibles. Very nice. Can I get that one in the corner? Okay. I've got my first dock. What do you do with the dock? Where do you... is that a doorway? No, it's just very dark. Okay. Alright, let's go up on this. And take it through that door. No, okay. You cannot jump when you've got a duck. Obviously, as the old saying goes, you can't jump when you've got a duck in your hands. I'm already finding myself getting annoyed at this. I've got all the time in the world for intelligent games and games that, like I said, that don't hold your hand, and games that try something a little bit different, and games that are all about figuring it out and looking for secrets and solving riddles, and not having the answer slap you in the face. But I found the first game, and I'm already finding this one incredibly pretentious and tedious. The first game just consisted of me just getting lost in tiny little rooms that you can't even get lost in. Okay, what's this? Right, what's that done? Oh, okay, lights are on. It's opened up that, so that must be another lift. That's a duck. Good. But that's not a duck I found, is it? No. I think you just have to leave the room with the duck, and then it counts. You get it towards your total or whatever. There's no other way out of here. What am I doing with this duck? It's going to end up being incredibly bleeding obvious as well. That's the thing. Am I just being stupid? Whatever. I don't care. It's really hard to tell whereabouts that... No, okay. hard to tell whereabouts that collectible is. Come on, and everything's so slow as well. I do completely appreciate what they're... Ooh! A down lift. Right, I didn't notice that at all. Okay, right. And there's no gap. Right, so I can take my first duck in here. Hey, okay, I got a trophy. So is that the aim of the game then? Just to retrieve all the ducks and get them back in? I didn't need to go back down here, did I? No. Is that just the aim of the game, to retrieve all the ducks and take them back to the... I don't know. That looked like a control room on a spaceship. Am I in a spaceship? What's going on? Who am I? Where am I? What's the whole... What's the deal? Let's see what's up here. So at least, well, I feel like I've made progress. How do I get onto these walkways? Are they not walkways? Oh, I don't bloody know. Okay, new room, new collectibles. What are these weird animal jetpack astronaut things? Okay, right. This is looking slightly more promising. Okay, we have a love box room. Nice. I'm keen to go in the love box. Please let me into your love box. That's what I say to my wife every night. Okay. I like how it shifted to a 2D platformer in here. Nice. What's cracking with these? I've also noticed in a couple of the rooms, you get a little tick at the top left when you've done everything that there is to do. So that's obviously a nice indicator of progress. But it's still very, very vague in not telling you what more you need to do or where you need to go next. This room seems pretty I was gonna say pretty straightforward. Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's try that again. Excuse me, sir. I assume they're enemies. I assume they're gonna one-hit kill me. Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. At least you just spring back into the room. Oh, you're going to be a tricky devil to get the keys done, aren't you? Unless do they carry on? Okay. Out of the way. Ah, yes, they do. Lovely. Okay. Right. Let's focus on getting these ones done first. Lovely. That's that done. Get the next collectible. And go. Go. Hop, flip. Oh. Come on, take your time, idiot. Okay. There's 3, 4, 5 more of these. And I am going to probably quite safely assume that the hole in the top left is going to contain a dock. How the fucking hell am I going to get a dock from there all the way back to the control room? Okay, this is a little bit tedious. Just like I said before a few minutes ago, it's all incredibly slow and just a little bit like turgid. I love the word turgid. I think it is very appropriate here. What's that? This one in the middle is missing a bit. Does that matter? Probably. Who knows? Come on, keep the faith. Keep it together, mate. It's all going to be worth it for that one rubber duck that I'm definitely going to get. Here we go. Rubber duck. There we go. Bob's your monkhouse. I'm just so excited to very, very slowly and tediously take this duck all the way back to the control room. I can barely contain my excitement. I absolutely appreciate what the developers have gone for with both Lumo games. There's a very... Oh, did that duck count? Okay, it's just disappeared. Maybe you just take it to the exit of the room that you're in. Yeah, there's a very like 80s and 90s feel to this. Maybe that's in the soundtrack, I don't know, or the gameplay itself, but there's just something a bit not retro. I think that's the wrong word. I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe it's not even a good thing. Maybe it's not to the game's credit that it feels old. It feels like a game from a bygone era. Are these the kind of games that there's a demand for anymore these days. There's certainly no demand for it in my house. What am I meant to do in this room? Is there some sort of code? Is there some sort of order to bounce on them and then it does something else? Magic and apparently fun? There's nothing to suggest where you've got to go, what you've got to do. That doesn't do anything now. Let's go into the control room now that I've got a couple of ducks. Nothing to do there. I'm going to channel my inner Peter Griffin here and say that the game just insists upon itself. It really, I don't know what they're trying to achieve. I don't know. Oh. Okay. That is on there, so that's, I can't do anything with it. And these are still locked. Okay, cool, great, wonderful, nice, sick, wicked. Yeah, as I was saying, it just insists upon itself. It just, I'm sure the development team, I'm sure they're all really nice guys, but they strike me as the kind of people who just desperately want to be the cleverest person in the room, or at least have everybody think that they're the cleverest person in the room when they're really not. I don't understand. And I'm not thick. I act a bit thick on social media for a bit of a laugh. I am not thick. I'm very fucking intelligent. And that's why it annoys me so much, because, like, I'm good at games. If you've been here for more than 5 minutes, you'll know that I'm good at games. I'm good at hard games. I'm good at logic games. Very fucking good at puzzle games. What is going on here? Somebody needs to sit me down, grab me by the face, and explain to me what the fucking point of this game is, because I don't get it. What am I meant to do? Where am I meant to go? I cannot, in sound mind and with a clear conscience, suggest this to anybody. I don't know who I would suggest it to. An absolute psychopath? A masochist? I don't think I would recommend this to my fiercest enemy, because I just don't understand the appeal of this at all. And as I said, I like games where you've really got to think about it and where you've got to like sort out complex puzzles and stuff. But nothing about this is enjoyable. And if you've seen any of these reviews, you know I'm always honest. Call a spade, but I always then follow that up by saying, like, I feel bad because I've been gifted the game and it's a great opportunity, and you know I appreciate the developers and the publishers, and Numbskull Games have been brilliant to me in these last sort of 6 months to a year. They've put some very, very, very fun, interesting, unique games in front of me to put out on the channel and to experience, and I really appreciate that. But I'm not just gonna kiss the developer's ass and say that this is great just because I was given the opportunity to play it for free. I hate it. I'm not even gonna get into ratings like my normal. If you've been here before, I do graphics, audio, gameplay, playability, and replayability. Like, I don't care enough to give it a rating, even though the graphics are alright, the audio's alright, everything else about the game is just thoroughly unenjoyable. I'm getting lost for words as to what more I can say. I don't often truly hate. Okay, what's this now? What am I doing here? Picking up some tapes, some cassettes. Cool, okay, has that done something? Probably fucking not. I don't normally swear this much, but I'm losing my patience. As I was trying to say before that bit of pointless nonsense happened, I very, very rarely hate a game. I'll always give a game a try. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll give it at least minimum like a few hours or a couple of days worth of playing it, just to see, you know, if me and the game vibe off each other, if it eventually clicks. Maybe it's just an issue where it didn't click at first, and then on further inspection it comes across much better. No, I absolutely hate this. I hated the first game. I hate this one even more. My wife played the first game. She hated it as well. I don't understand the appeal. I don't understand how anybody out there could genuinely like these games, because it's, what am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Like, there gets to a point where it can't just be that I'm missing something obvious, because I've been everywhere. I've tried to interact with everything. There is nothing to do. I've been back to the hub area. I've been back to the room with the 3 lecterns or whatever they are, the cauldrons or whatever. I've been back to the control room after I've done anything of significance in the game. There is nothing to do. There is nowhere for me to go. I passionately hate this game after only, 15-20 minutes? I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Don't waste your time. I'm not going to bother putting down in the description where you can get it or how much it is. I'll say that it releases today on the 17th of October, and if you've got severe mental issues, maybe go and check it out. If you hate yourself and want to waste your money and completely ruin your day and your evening and your weekend and your week and your month and your year and your life, it's not a good game. I'm very sorry to AAA. Bravo for trying something a bit different and sort of paying homage to games from the 80s and the 90s. This ain't it. This just ain't it. But thank you for allowing me the opportunity to dive in and hate this game. Thank you everybody for checking out the video. If you could drop this very angry, nearly middle-aged man a like, a comment, a subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this absolute travesty of a game. I'd be very, very keen to hear what you think. Let me know on social media or in the comments, whatever. Hopefully you'll join me next time for another one of these early access reviews, and it'll go a little bit better than this one. Until then, take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you very, very soon. Oh, you can...